Hi, Jamal. I'm Courtney.
Hi, nice to
Welcome
meet you.
today.
Nice to meet you.
So, have you ever attended counseling before?
No, I haven't.
No, you haven't?
No, I
Do you
haven't.
know kind of what to expect, or are you
Uh,
completely.
well, my mom did give me a bit of a heads up when she recommended me to you. Just say, kind of just talk about whatever it's up with you, and you'll help me with whatever you can to relieve some of the issues that I'm having.
Yeah, perfect. So, pretty much, I'm here to listen. And then after we kind of explore and I get a better understanding of why you're here and what we can do to help you at the end, we're going to come up with maybe some strategies and goals to help you assist you.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Perfect.
Okay, so what brings you in today?
Well, I'm just at the point right now with school that exams are coming up, so I feel just a little bit overwhelmed, with exams, final projects, kind of heading on that. So I just feel a little overwhelmed and stressed right now.
Okay. What does it normally look like when you get stressed?
Well, I'm usually really unkept, to appearance wise, and I'm very on the edge, so I'm always kind of just one comment away from just kind of just lashing out or just cracking. So I'm just really just more on the edge and just kind of really, really just picky about what is people are saying or what I'm doing.
So, what are you feeling when you're stressed? Are you.
Well, I feel stressed. I just feel a lot of kind of just guilt or that, just almost guilt or just overwhelmed that I almost like just guilt that like I let myself get to this point where I say, like it's not going to be a problem, like I'm going to get through this, but it's almost just like a lot of just guilt about me not being able to do what I need to do, and the stress kind of just ruining my daily routine, so I can't just do the things I usually am good at doing. So so it's just a lot of guilt, really.
Okay. So, what do you think the stem of your stress comes from? Is it kind of like every day, or is it.
Well, I
more
find
specific?
so I just find that with exams, like I find like I do well throughout the whole year, and it's just always exams always kind of get me because they're a lot of them are worth like some of the exams I have, some are worth 20%, another are worth 30%. So it's almost you have to do well, or else it really gets screwed up with the rest of your final marks. So it's just really just a lot, just kind of just be able to perform the way I know I should be able to perform, and making sure I know all the materials so I'm prepared.
Okay. So, before we get into some problem solving strategies and things we can work on when you do become stressed, if there's ever a day where you come and see me and you are very stressed and overwhelmed, what can I do to kind of mellow out the situation, or would you like to me to wait, or what kind of works best for you?
Well, I like kind of just to do a lot of self-reflecting. Just kind of ask my question, why are you doing this? Why are you feeling this way? What are you doing that is trying to help you get over this? Or so I may just need like a minute just to kind of just almost like talk to myself, and that I should be good though. But,
Okay. So if there is ever a time, just so that I'm aware, because sometimes I might not know that you're stressed,
yeah.
and same, right? So if there is, just make sure you're completely open and honest with me. You can have all the time you need. We don't need to talk right away. We can do activities or
Okay.
whatever. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. So we're gonna get into some. What are some strategies that you currently do when you become stressed? When you get overwhelmed and start feeling a little bit stressed, what do you find yourself turning to?
Well, I usually will either like play like video games or I might also take a nap just to kind of just sleep it off, or I'll just go play basketball. So I usually try those usually, but I find it's almost when as soon as I get back to the work, it's like, oh god. I just find it's more time spent on those activities, so it takes me away from what I need to be doing.
And then do you kind of feel like you're taken
Yeah,
back
and I'm almost
even more
procrastinating.
stressed?
I'm almost procrastinating in a way, but I really don't want to be procrastinating. But it's just those things are ways of me dealing with my problem. I find it's more a thing I do more than actually what I need to be doing.
Okay, and how long do you normally spend on these activities? Like, how long does it normally take
Uh,
you to come back?
well, basketball usually like an hour, maybe like an hour or two. Video games, sadly, it could be a while, and then sleeping, it could be a while as well. Honestly, I'll set my clock to sleep for like one until like for like an hour, but then it may become 3 hours.
Yeah,
So
snooze.
yeah, snooze. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so do you currently have like a schedule or a to-do list or anything that you keep track of what you have to do in the time you have, or?
No, I don't. I usually just kind of tackle like kind of every subject I have to do, like kind of each day. So I usually just kind of do everything at once, usually.
Okay. I find for me personally, like I know if I keep a schedule of what I need to do each day and still schedule in time to kind of de-stress,
Yeah.
then it leads to it could potentially potentially lead to less stress overall, even though the little moments that you get stressed, you might not have to spend as long coming back.
Okay.
Do you think that would be a potential, or what do you
Um,
think, like, what would you like to see change from here for you?
Honestly, at this point, I'm really just looking for any kind of alternative. Like, I'm fine trying new things and such. So maybe a planner might help me a little bit, just in terms of like actually say, okay, at this time you're gonna do this. After it, you're gonna move on to the next thing. There's no a couple more minutes out of that. So I think that could help. Yeah.
Okay. And you said that when you're stressed and come and talk to me, you just kind of want to reflect and me to listen and to talk to you. Do you have someone you can do that with outside of counseling?
Yeah, like I got like like my friends, like my parents. But I find like they do get busy, and it always seems like the time where like I need them, but like they're not around. I find a little bit sometimes kind of have to like stick by myself.
Okay. Have you ever thought about maybe keeping track of what like you do each day and like when you get stressed, and then you're able to reflect back on that when you do get the odd chance to speak out and talk to someone, so that it's not just bottling up inside of you?
Yeah, that could work as well. I find maybe just kind of writing it down might help. So yeah, that's a good strategy.
Okay. So do you want to work on those two things this week, and then the next week when we come back and meet, we'll kind of go over how the journal went?
Yeah, sure. That sounds great.
Is that okay?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
All right,
Perfect.
thank you.
Thank you for coming.
All right, thank you.